Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give us a call if you guys are looking to improve your credit score, lower your car payment, buy a car, trade in a car. If you're looking to purchase your first home, if you're looking to purchase a rental property, we can help you. Give us a call today, 877-205-7771. Talk to you guys soon, and thanks again.
Hello, everyone. This is Calvin Russell, CEO and founder of 850 Club Credit Consultation. Hope everyone's doing well today. Thanks for bearing with me and the mic issues and things of that sort. So we shouldn't have any more echoes. So I got that taken care of. All right, so let's go straight into it. Being a real estate agent, I've been a real estate agent now for 2 years. And one question I always get is which platform should I use to search for a home? And that's a very good question. The thing about it is that number one, if you're working with an agent, and it never hurts to start working with an agent, even if you're in the early stages, you have no intention on buying like for a year down the line, 6 months down the line. I know some agents are probably like, what is he saying? But here's why I'm doing, so I'm saying this. Real estate agents have access to what they call the MLS, also known as the multiple listing service. And that's the local marketplace in which all of the real-time properties, keyword real-time, is going to be placed. All these other online accessible platforms, yes, they're free. You can have an account, whatever you want, Zillow, all the rest of these people, which I'll break down shortly. But all of these people, they have something that you can that you can log into the account and all that type of stuff. The problem is that no matter what platform it is, a lot of times it's outdated information. So let's start with Zillow. Okay, Zillow's great, probably one of the largest in the marketplace. A lot of sellers use it directly if they don't necessarily want to work with the agent directly, which is fine. The problem is that since there's no one monitoring all of these listings, because things come on, things come off, statuses change, price changes, all type of stuff, right? With that said, Zillow is going to pull from the multiple listing service, but in some markets, it may take 24 to 48 hours for it to update. So sometimes and some of you all have probably experienced this, where you're looking at a property and then it says that it's available. You send it to your agent and they say, I can't find this property. And you're like, well, it's on Zillow. Well, that's the problem is because not everything on Zillow is accurate or updated properly. And now keep in mind, we're talking about 80 to 85% of their inventory is usually right, because most inventory, it needs that time to update or whatever. But if you're looking at a property and it says it's available, there are some times where it may be under contract, but you can't see that. Okay. Now, again, Zillow, they own Trulia, they own Hot Pads. So it's not just the home buying side, they're also on the rental side as well, which is even worse. Not them as a company, but the problem is that a landlord can post on Zillow for free at no charge. It'll be on Zillow, it'll be on Trulia, and it'll also be on Hot Pads. Why is that an issue? Because no one's on top of the landlord when the property is no longer available. Now, what Zillow has done, they put some things in place to automatically expire a listing, but that only happens after about, I think, somewhere between 30 to 90 days. So a landlord could easily find someone within 2 weeks, and that listing may stay up there for 30 to 90 days, and it may actually, drop off. I think it's 30 to 60 days now that I think about it, maybe a shorter time frame. But either way, no one's on top of them to make sure that, that inventory is removed. Versus if you're working with an agent, again, everything's going to be real time. Now, not every landlord works with an agent. So there's a lot of gray areas, that are kind of fall into place, in this. Now, the best public platform that's better than Zillow, better than Realtor, better than Movado, a lot of these sites that are out there, the site is going to be the best one to go to that I personally recommend would be Redfin. That's Redfin. I don't know why it's Redfin. I don't know if Fin is short for something. I don't know what the red is for. I haven't done any research on the actual company name and things of that sort, so the name could probably throw you off. But what I like about Redfin is that, of course, you're able to, well, number one, it's the closest, fastest platform. At least that's how it is where we are in the Midwest, where what we use is MRED. Now, it has no affiliation with Redfin, but MRED is essentially our MLS. And I think Redfin, it connects to it so smoothly that when you make a change on the MLS, and normally only clients get that, that notification. And then most other platforms that people have that are public, like Zillow and everything else, it takes 24 to 48 hours to update. But with Redfin, it almost updates instantly within seconds. So it's about the closest thing. So if you're going to use anything and you're not really ready to talk to an agent, if you think the agent may be bothering you or whatever the case may be, Redfin is going to be the best route to go. And you can test it. You could watch one property and then search that property, look at a property that went from on the market to under contract, or also known as contingent. You look at that property and then search it through all these other platforms. You'll see it's going to have a delay on it. Okay, and that's the thing. And it's not these platforms' fault, because you got so many properties. Everything's happening through the internet. But again, when it's like email, it's like direct, right? Because it's only one person seeing it. They don't have one goal to send to one address. But versus when you talk about millions of people looking at all of these databases and all the rest of this stuff, there's going to be some type of delay. I don't know how Redfin gets around it, but they most definitely make it happen. All right. So if you're going to choose anything, I strongly recommend Redfin as a number 2 option. But the number 1 option, even if you're a year out, 6 months out, 3 months out, try your best to have an agent send you listings directly from their MLS. It's not so they can track everything you're doing. It's more so you can make sure that the inventory is properly found. And not only that, I have clients, and this is a tip, by the way. I have clients that are maybe 3 months out, 6 months out, that have no intentions on buying right now, but I want them to get a feel for the pricing for the area. I want them to get a feel for the taxes in the area. There are some areas in Chicago where literally across the street, the taxes are double. So they get a feel, because mentally a person could be saying, I could buy a house for $100,000 or $125,000 in this area. But then you send them listings, they're like, man, there's nothing over here under $150. So that way they can get a feel for what's in the area, what's in the marketplace. I had one client where we were working on helping them improve their credit. They qualified now. It's a beautiful story. We'll go into that later. But we were able to help them go from unqualified to qualified. But during that time frame, I sent them listings. That way they can get a feel for the numbers, the payments. They say, you know what, man, I like these couple houses. I don't know if these houses are going to be around when we're ready, but let's hop in a car. Let's go. And I said, listen, hop in a car, go around, check out the block, check out the neighborhood, check the school district, see how the neighborhood is at night. You got plenty of time, because you don't want to start doing these things once you're quote unquote ready. And then now all of these variables and all these things are kind of slowing the process down. You could have done it earlier. All right. But that's just me, and that's just my take on it. So also, we have our home buying course it's 22 lessons that's on there. It goes from the beginning of home ownership all the way to getting the keys in your hand, and that's only that's on the website. And of course, that's only for people that I'm telling about on YouTube and social media and things of that sort. But you guys can check that out. It's our home buying course, and it not only talks about just buying a single family home, it talks about how to buy a single family home, a condo, a townhouse, and even rental property, the processes that go behind that. Okay. But thank you all so much for watching this video. As always, if you like it, if you want to share it. And as always, be sure to subscribe, as we have nothing but great content on the way. Thank you all so much. Have a great day.